I was reading the Fire Time magazine, episode 327 with Peter Parsons, and they were talking about a test that anyone could do. Well, with my 40 years of fire testing, I think I got an idea. Let's do what's called the 300 to 300 test. You get a wood stove running and you let it drop below 300, and then you put a 5-pound presto log on it as the only additional fuel. Then you wait till that fuel is depleted and you see where it crosses back down below the 300 line. Let me demonstrate. Let's talk about a simplified stove comparison test method. I like methods that are democratized or citizen science, things that anyone can do in their own home, shop, or even the store before you make a purchase. The proposed method is the Presto Log Recovery Test, or the 300 to 300. To compare any stove to a similar model, we could use a standardized fuel source and simple recovery metric. I suggest a 5-pound Presto Log. The metric is to preheat the stove to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, measure the time it takes for the stove to return to 300 after the 5-pound Presto Log is depleted. To evaluate this, we could use the area under the curve or graph a metric. Longer times are better indicates a more sustained burn and better heat retention. Also, a good peak heat temperature is good. This doesn't require a laboratory setup. We can achieve high quality data. Just need a small custom-made data logger. You can also do it with a $20 thermocouple reader and a probe and a stopwatch. This method would make it very easy to compare stoves based on refuel timing, where a longer duration between necessary intervention is the goal. Longer refueling times are desirable. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. Does this strike the right balance between simplicity and meaningful data? This is our data. Just as the stove drops below 300, we put the 5-pound Presto Log on. It's going to lose a little bit of temperature, and then you get the first peak and the second peak, and you get a little dip below 300. Now, we're going to discount that, or at least subtract that from the area under the curve. However, with a particle board or Presto Log, you're going to get a double peak scenario. We're going to calculate the area under the curve, and we're going to make a simplified triangle of this data. Here we've highlighted the two area under the curves that are over 300, area 3 and area 5. A simple way to calculate it, if you don't want to do area under the curve, we have a triangle where the first point is the first 300 crossing and the peak at 106 minutes, then 144 minutes to the final 300 crossing. Here are the final results. We have a peak temperature of 411 degrees. We have a time of 144 minutes from first crossing to last crossing, and an area under the curve of 5,895 degree F minutes. And using the triangle method, we have 8,054 degree F minutes. Very simple calculations to compare any wood stove.